Hi everyone, it's Mel. I have a couple of cards to share with you. I've made Mother's Day cards. We celebrate Mother's Day in March in the UK, and this particular card is for my mum and the other card is for my mother-in-law. They're very similar but different, and you'll see why when I show you the other card. So my card base is craft cardstock, and then my main paper is a sheet from this pad, Lost and Found, Portobello Road, and I've used the one with the birds down the bottom there, really pretty. So what I did was I layered a couple more papers from the paper pad. So we've got this green, blue paper, then I laid a piece of lace, and then on top of that we've got some plaid paper. So I stuck all that down, and then on top of that I stuck some trim. It's very difficult to see actually, but it's really pretty. I think it probably came as a rack from somebody, and it will either be from Susan or Carol, but I can't actually remember. What I'm going to start doing is writing on the packaging, so I know that when I do videos where the racks come from, so I can always thank whoever was kind enough to give it to me. And then on top of that I've stuck some flat back pearl. I've made another one of my flowers. I've used the Hessian material, and this is a flower that Trisha, who is a little Shabby Chic on YouTube, she makes these, and I followed her tutorial, and they're really easy and they look absolutely amazing when they've done. And then on top of that we've got a buckle slider, and then we've just got this flat back pearl which I got from Wild Orchid Crafts. And then all the flowers on here, they're from Wild Orchid Crafts. So we've got some cream 30mm wild roses, this beautiful blue, that's 30mm, and then these dove grey ones are 25mm. And then just tucked here and here to represent leaves, we've got a piece of, or a couple of pieces of lace. And then the main feature of the card is this beautiful bird cage, which came from Craft Embellies, and this little bird that's peeping up there, that all came from Craft Embellies. And because they're wood, I painted them with gesso. I gave them a couple of coats of gesso just to change them from a fairly darkish wood colour to more of a Shabby Chic colour to obviously fit the style of my card. And then I've just put some flat back pearls. There's holes under here, so I mean you could dangle some beads or things from there, but I've just decided to put flat back pearls. Up here we've got a resin corner, and then I've also used another 4 of the same flat back pearls up there just to add another accent to my card. So that's the card for my mum, which I hope she's going to like. And then this card is for my mother-in-law. So as you can see, I followed the same pattern for the card. The main paper is from another Lost and Found pad, it's Sunshine, and I absolutely adore Lost and Found papers, and I know this one came from Susan because she sent me a rack and she kindly sent me this paper pad, so thank you, Susan. Then again, I've used the same trim, the same flat back pearl, same lace, another one of my handmade flowers, and I've used the cream wild roses, and here these are the dove grey ones, and then I've used a couple of these fawny brown roses that are smaller. They're not the wild roses. I'm not sure what Wild Orchid Crafts class those at, but they're obviously a lot smaller. They're probably 20mm, I guess. Another resin corner, but slightly smaller from the other one. And then we've got 3 flat back pearls. And then I've taken this vintage image and I've distressed all the edges on the background paper, which also came from the Lost and Found paper collection. And then I've sprayed everything with cactus gold on this card, and then on the birdcage one I forgot to mention I sprayed it with Lindy's Stamp Gang Scintillating Silver just to give a little bit of sparkle to them both. So there they are, my 2 Mother's Day cards. I hope you like them, and please leave me a comment.